Alright, I know ads are still not fully over, but I will be starting up now. And welcome to anybody that has come today. I think before I do anything, oh, hello Mio. Before I do anything today, I'm definitely going to check what I missed last week. Actually, did I miss it last week? I don't think I missed it last week. Yeah, no, I didn't miss it last week. Last week I actually did really well. I don't think I streamed my stuff last week. I think I did that off stream. But I got some really good runs last week. Especially the last two maps. These two were tough for me. Both of these were extremely skill-based. And I think that they show pretty much exactly what my skill is. Which is, I mean, not bad, but not nowhere near amazing. Like top 30,000 on the first map is not at all an amazing time. I know that these two I did really well at, though top 5,000 is actually really good. Plus I was very high in my local area, so these two felt really good for me. Weirdly enough, this is a reactor map, which is typically really bad for me, and I don't remember what this one was exactly. I think this was another reactor map that was also very precise. I did very well in these two. This one I did okay. This map I did okay, but I actually wasn't doing that great on this map. I just went and I checked some people that were playing, and I actually used their strats to get actually a good time. But now I would like to yet again do the same thing this week, which is that I'm going to be playing the maps on my own, trying to do as well as I can on each of the maps one at a time. And if I want to improve, or if I see that I would like to improve more, if I'm struggling to get the otter time or even gold time, I might then go look at what people are doing, like some of the top players, especially I think I've always wanted to check Wordtroll, since he is maybe not one of the tops, but at least he's a good player and typically ends up very close to the top 100 in most of these. So it's actually good for me to have his discovery run. Let's go check out what this map is like. Okay, well that's definitely a jump production. And that one too. Okay, bad angle. Bad angle on that too. Let's go look for the rest of the map, see what I'm expecting. Okay, so fairly long on that one. Okay, yeah, I'm already almost gold, which is not surprising. Otter is actually not looking that crazy for me to get on this map. Need about 2 seconds extra, which is probably not an issue. I wonder if this is a jump or if it's just a better line to reduce height. I can't hit those rocks though. Those rocks are definitely a bad thing for me to hit. Okay, well that's not gonna be bad. Left finish is better. Left finish is better because it's closer. But just a little bit closer. Okay, yeah, I didn't have the angle there, but I had so much speed. Okay, that's already way better. I don't think I needed to release there. And as expected, auto time was actually not a problem. Wait, I hit exact auto. Oh no, no, okay, I'm about two tenths faster than it. I was looking at the wrong one. But yeah, I'm already faster than auto time, which is good. I'm trying to always hit auto time if I can. Auto time is typically very doable for me. Ooh, actually, that's a bad angle. Getting auto time is always my first objective in each of those maps. Oh wait, hi Ari. Okay, this is a better angle. Yeah, I thought so. So not releasing does mean I get a better speed and I can gain time with that. Okay, so this is good. I'm a little slower on speed, but I might have a better angle. I missed the jump angle for that one. So the left finish is shorter, but the angle on it might be weird. I wonder if it's better for me to go for the further one just to have a better angle. I'm just gonna assume that it's always left finish that people want, but if I have too much speed or a bad angle, I should go right. I wonder if I can make that jump instead of going down at an angle. Oops, wrong spot for it. I wonder what's better. Okay, I lost a ton of speed on that one. I don't know if that's what I really want to do. Also, I sometimes lose a ton of speed at the very beginning, which I would need to figure out. Huh. I was so much slower. That's very interesting. Don't know what I should expect on that. Yeah, I don't think jumping up there is better. Interesting. No. Okay, I think that's what I need to do. I think I really badly need to go kind of like this. Oh, I hit something. I think this builds more speed if I do it properly, which I didn't this time. And once I have the speed, I should be able to maintain it for the entire map. I'm still going to go and practice it. That's actually the way to do it. I'm gonna get a personal best there very easily. Well, I could have gotten a personal best if I didn't mess up the final jump. Even faster this time around. Okay, I'll take the easy personal best so that I have a better line to follow. I say better, it's not exactly an amazing line to follow, but it's still a better line. Never mind, this is gonna be even better. Okay. Alright, so that's already getting pretty good. I think sub 17 is definitely possible for me. Okay, that's definitely slow. It's some sort of penalty on the left there on the inside corner. No, I missed that. Hey, Emerald. Nope, that's a bad line, although not too horrible. Yeah, we see the difference in speed. I got a better start than my PB and still the bad line. No, okay, I need to commit to it more. Pretty good. Oh my god, I wanted sub 17. Really? 1,000 off? Okay, bad angle on that one. Yeah, I go too wide here. I need to be a little bit less wide. But if I can do that... And I'm gonna lose on time here, yeah. I can definitely see a bunch of mistakes I'm doing already. So I do want an extra improvement on this, and I keep not turning quickly enough on that right one. Actually, it seems like it's not too punishing to hit the grass on that side. It is punishing though. Okay, I'm not used to doing those final end-line jumps. Okay, I went too far left. I need more space to set up these. So I need to be closer to this, then do that. And come up like this, then get something like an angle like this. And I was a little too far left, but I was also slower. Wow, I had a better angle on the other one, apparently. The flip is fine. As long as I aim it properly, the flip is actually fine. I can afford to have that flip at towards the very end. What I can't afford is any airtime on that secondary jump. In fact, I can't have any airtime on either of them. So that airtime right there, that's a killer. And I need no airtime on this start one as well. The only airtime I could accept is if it's a 2-wheel on the ground and 2-wheel in the air airtime, I think. Or 1-wheel. 1-wheel is also fine. I just can't have all 4 wheels off the ground. I didn't set up on that one. Yeah, I've got more speed and I was catching up, but I was much slower to the start. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can make my stuff smoother in some ways. Gain more speed in different places. I missed it. Didn't flip enough on that N1. Drifted too much on that one. I couldn't get myself on the angle. So the crazy thing here is I need to get no air on the first one, well, very little drift on the first dirt section, which then sets me up perfectly for that. And then hopefully I can have the angle for the second sections. Yeah. And a little bit of airtime. Plus 40 speed from that tiny bit of airtime. Yeah, I lose so much speed from any airtime on this map that I can't afford to have any airtime. And that one, the angle was off completely. And too much drifting in the end. Okay. Obviously, some of my runs are still learning some angles. Oh my god, okay, that was actually a good start, but I don't know if it was too far left. I think it may have been. No, I can't continue with 25 speed down. Yeah. This is a little bit of a weird one. Oh my god. I think I may have gotten a little bit lucky on the airtime situation for that PB run. Where I think I got a 2-wheel airtime, which is not necessarily a slow thing to get. There we go. That is actually a really good run for me. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let's move on to the next map. I think that's about as good as I can do on my own for that map. I'll probably come back to a lot of these maps later. See if I missed something. Oh, okay, well, come on. I'm not gonna go and start with a crash on the first obstacle. Oh, okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I got auto time on first try. Okay. And I'm 2 seconds faster than auto time? Damn, okay. Oh, okay, bad angle on me there. Okay, this map is interesting. The the small snow spots are supposed to angle you. I don't want to say perfectly, but pretty close to perfectly. God, yeah, okay. Okay, didn't drift enough on that one. So I think what's happening is I need to take just enough snow to get enough drifting to make the turn, but just not too much snow so that I can be able to maintain as much speed speed through every section. Oh my god, if I didn't touch the wall at the very end, that would have been an improvement. This is a very, very weird map for me. Weirdly enough, weird maps are often where I shine more compared to regular players, so I don't mind the weird maps. Top 100 almost. I would like a couple extra improvements on this map, maybe one at least. Interesting. This one is honestly kind of tough for me. Normally weird maps I'm not doing too bad on, but this one is... It's a map that kind of sets you up automatically. And I'm not used to that kind of mapping, which I think is actually giving me an issue more than other players instead of helping me from having a weird map in the map pool. I think I didn't have enough speed there, and that's why my div didn't work on the very last one. Because I think if I had the speed I normally have getting there, that would have worked. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sub 17 is again what I'm gonna be targeting, I think. I think that's another sub 17 map for me. Although I say that, but the previous map I almost went 16.5, so that was a good improvement. Oh god. I can't control my landing all that well. That's actually an issue. The first drop is extremely important on that first drift. Okay. That first drop right here, it's extremely important to get a very low fall. And this is where precision is typically really good for people. And this is where my weakness is. Precision is definitely something I struggle with a lot. I'm wondering if I should be trying to have just a tiny bit less speed and more angle. I don't know. It's kind of tough for me to know what I'm missing on that one. This is about as good as I can do. And this is slower. Okay, I was trying to focus on that and didn't really go my way. Small improvement again. Sub 17 is definitely feasible for me, but not an easy one to do. Okay. I think my start on PB now is pretty good. I don't want to say it's perfect, but it's pretty good. Because the angle I get dropping down is actually not slowing me too much. which is what you want. This was too far left. Because if I end up too far left, I end up with the wheels on the snow too early. Oh, this is about equal. I think I'm just a tiny bit off. Okay, a tighter angle there would have been a new PB, but I missed the tighter angle. I went for it though. That's too slow. I want one more improvement, I think. Oh my god. Okay. Nope. I can probably make it if I go more to the inside, but the angle is tighter and I think I lose speed. I wonder if it's just me not releasing quickly enough when I have that tighter line, or if it's just that I need the extra little bit of width to actually make it clean. And so far, every time I try to go for the tighter line, it's not really working. The tighter line ends up too far right, too far left, I mean, all the time. Okay, I think for that, like that third turn, I think I need to be a little bit further left and drift it a little bit less for a little bit more speed. Which I think the extra speed is actually important for the final turn. Because the further out you go and drift on that final turn, I think the better you are. Interesting. I had more speed the entire way through there. This is really weird. Okay, if I don't have a first turn that is about on par, there's no point in me considering the run. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I'm not sure what my best options are to improve on that one. It's also important to look at the fact that there's actually plenty of checkpoints on this map to prevent you from trying to cut most of the map. Because there's a checkpoint here, which means the first turn is forced. There's a checkpoint right here, which means that you have to come here, and there's a checkpoint here, and then you go to the end. The only way I could see would be if there was a way to somehow shortcut between the last checkpoint and the finish, which in theory you can just go over the border, I think, but that'd be way too slow for this map. Yeah, this is gonna be a really rough one. I definitely would like to have the extra 24,000 that I'm missing. Okay. My PB is definitely doing a pretty good job right now. Okay, one of the things that I'm also realizing is whatever I do, I can't really be that far off in the snow after the jump. I really need to be pretty much as short as I can be through that penalty snow. But if I need to be in it, I need to choose one side and not the other. And I'm thinking the right side might be less bad overall because it cuts the corner more. If I didn't drift so much there, maybe. I'm wondering if you can have enough speed and angle to make the final corner even tighter than my PB. I think you can. Because obviously getting to the finish much further to the right once you get facing to the checkpoint is definitely better. It's a shorter line. That's why I'm trying to make for a much tighter turn at the very end. Wait. What? How? What the fuck did I do so much better this time? I think taking the second forced turn around much wider and recovering it faster might be better then. That's really interesting. Because I've been getting some much better line everywhere else. Okay. Okay. You know what? I did get my improvement I wanted. Let's go next and see the next map. Those precise maps are typically not my specialty anyways, so collect each color once. So this is a find your path kind of map. Okay, well I'm not sure that's the way to go. God, did I get a yellow yet? Okay. Where is the exit? That's the start. That's not where I need to go. I need to figure out where the exit is. Is it just the opposite corner than the start? What? Okay, no. Okay, so what if I go up here, then... No, I'm not good enough to get myself out of turtle. Okay. Wondering if doing this, then turning... Okay, well that's not the way you want to do it. Turning really fast there. I still need to figure out where the exit is. Because there's only 3 colors, right? Is the exit down somewhere? What is down there? Nothing? Of course I get stuck. I don't see where the exit is. Is it just back at the beginning? Because if it's just back at the beginning, don't I just do this and then come back? Okay. No, that is not the exit. Is it this circle over there? Is it a circle somewhere else? I feel like I would need to have an idea of where the hell I finish first before I go around and searching for every better path. Where is it? God, of course I did that. And my wonder is it just down here, this circle? It's nothing. Like, am I missing a color? What am I doing wrong? That's what I don't get now. Yeah. Yeah, so there's definitely 4 colors, which I think the blue and the purple one I just don't see properly. That seems like a blue. That's a purple down there. But this is also a purple, and then I need a red. Where was... I mean, there's a red at the very back somewhere. Wasn't there? There's one up there, okay. And there's one down there. So that's a red too. What? Oh, so it just happens once I have one of each color. It doesn't matter which order I get them in. Okay. Let's go red. Go and take this one. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know how to turtle move properly. I understand the concept of it a little bit, but I don't know how to do it in the proper way. Oh, that's bad. Okay. I need to figure out what would be a good path. Because that's a purple. No. That's another purple. There's a blue at the very back though. Wait, is it not? I think I just don't see them well enough. This is gonna be a color puzzle and I'm gonna be struggling because it's a color puzzle. Okay, so that works. That one works, and this one is my last one right now. Okay. This is not fast. I could go under here, get that yellow. Get that one. And then I try and take that red. No, okay. This is a weird one for me. I think the top red over here is my way to go. Then take this. And take you. And then go for the yellow that's over here. No, that's actually not that fast enough. Let's try and go over to this side. Let's take this purple one. Take that. Then go get the this yellow and the red. Oh god, the red's on top. Actually, this red would be better. It's still slow. I think I need to do... Okay. It's not terrible. Okay, this pathfinding one is probably not one I'm gonna be able to do all that well myself. I mean, unless I go for this one. Oh my god. I need to be able to jump better. Because I think I do this, then... I think it's under there. And there's a path that's decent over there. By going this. Then doing that. And then coming through this. Okay, so that's probably it, actually. Or at least that's a decent one. Let's try and do it better at the very least. I'm not sure that's actually a good path, but if I can do it better... God, I can definitely gain a second for sure. Okay, yep, that's pretty good. 14.5. I wonder what's the route that other people are using, because this is actually genuinely pretty decent already. If I don't bump, maybe, but I think I still have half a second to gain on this path alone. And obviously a good landing is kind of required. Yeah, half a second minimum is actually not unreasonable. But well, am I good enough to get that half a second is actually a good question, right? It's kind of a weird jump angle and not easy for me to do. I don't know if that bottom one at the back is better in any way for something. I think it's not the right color anyways, so... Well, since I'm slow, let's go have a look. No, that's a red, so there's no point in me going for that. God, yeah. If I can get that set up better. I think I'm gonna struggle to do as good as my PB did on that previous run. I somehow got a very, very good drift that I don't know if I can actually reproduce. Well, I kinda got it there, but... Okay, well, don't hit the wall. I don't think having a very tight line for that jump is what you want. You really want to have a little bit of a wide one, but not too wide, because after that the next turn is near impossible. That's not bad. Sub 14 is definitely possible. Is it possible for me though? That's a really, really good question. Okay, that's not happening. God, yeah, if I come out to that grass section with the wrong angle, it can be pretty freaking bad. I don't know if I found the real fast line or not, but it's not bad, but it's really tough to do. The thing that I'm wondering is if there is a better one. Because potentially you could do something like this. Do that. Get this. And I don't know where I get the red ones. The red one after. And the blue one. Actually, that's already yellow. I'm getting yellow. I don't need to go for that yellow one if I do this line. So what? I do this. Go for the purple at the bottom and then try to go for the blue. And then go for the red that's at the very back. Oh, wait. Wait. Is that what you do? Do you jump for that one? And then get the red. Oh my god, okay. That might be a little counterintuitive, but I think you go all the way around the map with that. I wonder if it's fast. I'm gonna struggle to hit that angle for the jump though. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to try and do. Let's see if I can hit that. Let's see if it's genuinely fast like I think it is. You can't drop off the grass though. You really need to stay on top of the grass. So what I need is that. But then continue going, do this. And then finish on that one. It's actually not the right color. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, these are the wrong order. I wonder if there's a way to get the red faster. No, actually I need to go to ignore that jump. That jump is not it. I don't think it is, at least. That's not great. Wait. I don't need that one. I need to go here. Oh, great. Yeah. Then I will need to go down here. Oops. And finish over here, right? No, that's too slow. I assume that whatever the path is, you're never gonna get through the same color again, no matter what. So that is definitely not it. Oh my god, I keep thinking I can do that. I wonder if there's a way you come up here, do this, then go... God. Need to be better than me to do this kind of stuff, though. Yeah, I think I just can't get any faster line, but I just suck at executing it. Let's go check the next map. Let's see if I can do good on this one. Looks like full speed. Some sort of full speed map. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is indeed full speed. And I get outer time first try, which is good. So this is gonna be all about hitting the... Oh god. Yeah, it's gonna be all about hitting the speed slides, which I can kind of do, but I'm not that good at them. Still able to do them a little bit. Okay, let's try and do better. Like, I know I had a few speed slides on that one. Okay. God, no. I don't think I'm good enough to maintain so many speed slides. Oh my god, I kind of had one, but I messed it up a little bit. Oh my god, I'm looking at my... So I don't have a feel for speed slides naturally yet, so I have to look at my tire marks to know if I'm doing it properly. Which gives me a chance to actually do some. And while I can hit some of them, which is good, I do get messed up a lot because I'm looking at my tire mark instead of looking at my path forward, which is not great. Okay, well, I lost all my speed advantage, but I still get it. Okay, yeah, not bad. I think I need to finish more left. Okay, yeah, no, that's not happening. Okay. Okay, no. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I can kind of get a feel for the speed slides, but I'm definitely not doing them well enough compared to other people. I can do it enough to get top 250 right now, and I might be able to get, and I do say might, but I might be able to go for a sub 18, but I think sub 18 is my hard limit. And that would be, I don't want to say a lucky run, but a very good one for me. No, I have less speed. I can't gain any more speed without a speed slide at that point. God, getting the right down slope over there is very important, actually. I think I lost some speed. Yeah, I lost some speed on that last turn. I was a little too hard on the slide. Okay, I'm trying to get the feel properly for it, and I'm doing okay. I can't do a jump. Jump is so much speed loss. Yeah, ideally, you want to be speed sliding pretty much the entire map. At least that's what it seems like to me, which is extremely tough for me, which is why I'm thinking that maybe I can beat my current record, but not easily. Because that one record that I have right now did actually a decent job of drifting most of the map. I say drifting, it's not actually drifting, it's speed sliding, but... You see, I was a tiny bit too far right on that one. I didn't get the grass. If I don't hit the grass, I don't get my speed slide, and I actually can't continue. I might have gotten a lot more speed there. Yeah, I caught up almost 40 speed on that one final line. Which shows I actually understand the speed drifting, but it's doing it with the right angle. It's just very hard for me. Can't actually do it though, which is very interesting. God, I'm losing more speed because I'm trying to get a little bit more risky. Oh god, I didn't speed drift actually on that one. Oh, I don't think I'm catching up. No, I was actually losing speed. Yeah, this is really hard for me. Yeah, I'm catching up on that one, yeah. Okay, I think I did a really good one already. I might grind that one because I do enjoy the speed like that, but that's gonna be a rough one. Oh god. Oh god. What a weird one. Okay. Force camera reactor boosting magnet is what I think this is. Okay, well, I got otter time. This is one of those weird ones that I was talking about that I sometimes do surprisingly good at. But I think it's more a case of not me doing surprisingly good at them, but more people struggling a lot more than me. Yeah, no. I flew off on that one. Yeah, I can't actually fly off though. Hit a tiny bit there. That's why I lost some speed. Okay, no. It's so weird. My god, the camera angle is actually really strange to have on this one. It's extremely weird. Okay, not bad. That's gonna start being tough to beat now. And I say that and I immediately get an even better. It sounds weird, but there's a way you can actually hit that rock at the very end and get an actual boost, I think. Because I got it in the previous PB. I think there's a potential zoop that you can get, which is a little bit of a trick. It might depend on the angle I go through the final reactor though. Okay, I can't beat my score with hitting the walls so much. Sub 17 again, I think. I think that's what my goal is here. Okay. I think sub 16 might be possible for people that are good. Probably not me though. Unless I get extremely lucky. God. This gets really, really fast in the midsection for me. Yeah, there's a definite point that it starts to become very, very rough to control for me. In the middle, starting from about this turn. But I can gain speed all the way over there. I'm still able to gain at the very end, yeah, with that. And that was not even a good first part of the map. I definitely still have an easy half a second I can gain, I think. Half a second? Maybe even more than half a second. It's another one of those weird maps that I can actually do surprisingly okay at. I think I just need to get some practice at it. Because I can sometimes get a run that is a second slower. And then get into a run that seems to be having the potential of gaining a second faster. God, I keep hitting the wall a little bit on the inside here because I want to try and go tight. Yeah, I lost everything on that turn again. It's kind of very weird corkscrew turn on that one big one here. If I can get all of this section really well on a decent start, I can definitely get a good run going. Yeah, I need to be careful on how much correction I do on the first part of that turn. As long as I don't do too much turn correction, I have a chance of beating my score from previously. Okay. No. Yeah. Okay, that's actually really nice, even for me. So this is gonna be extremely hard to improve on. Not impossible, but very hard. And yeah, this is definitely a weird map. But like I said before, weird maps are typically where I shine a lot more than other players. Because I'm actually decent at dealing with those weird sections in maps sometimes. And that's too bad, I lost so much there at the end. Actually, I wasn't even losing time on that one. I didn't need to restart it. Odd. I had another chance yet again at almost a second gain. Okay, well that's another gain. I still have at least half a second I can gain. I think I can hit sub fucking 16. I think I'm able to do it. I thought I wouldn't be able to do it, but looks like I have the potential to do it too. Okay. Oh, dang. It's getting close. I'm correcting too much. Is the issue here? I need to correct myself way less than I actually do. Okay. Ooh, I hit the finish. That was faster though. Oh, no, okay, I can't actually be out of the map. That's not gonna help me go faster. No, I missed the road again. Okay. Okay, no, that's not good. Oh, I wasn't ready for that turn. Okay. I think I hit a wall a little bit somewhere. If I bump a wall in some of these sections, it sends me flying a little bit. So it becomes near impossible to recover. Like that. I did recover that one, but I lost a ton of time. Sub 15, I think, is the target time for good people now. I thought it was sub 16 before, but no, sub 16 is now my target, and I think the really good players are gonna go for sub 15 actually. No. I can't be so much slower at the very beginning. Need to be at least on par. Which, that is kind of on par. I think I hit something there. Okay. Yeah, sub 16, very doable. Okay. I think there's one more map after this, so I'm gonna try and go for one more improvement and then go for the last map. I had a good run on that one, but I was slow in every corner. I didn't hit a single wall. Whoa, another second? Never mind the sub 15. The sub 16. I'm almost at sub 15 too. This is why I said sub 15 is definitely the target for top players. That is actually a great time. I think that's gonna stay top 50 region and probably top 150 country for the week. At least there's a good chance for it. Oh, I just noticed this was my last map. Okay, let's go have a look at what my overall score is right now. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think we're looking at roughly, I don't know, at least in my opinion, I'm looking at a fairly small improvement. Okay. So in terms of improvement for this week, I mean, this is definitely my best map this week. There's not even a single doubt about that. There's no way I can beat there's no way I can beat these two score that easily. I do feel like I can do a little bit more speed on the speed slide one, but it's really tough for me. Patting on that one is really tough. I don't know if I can hit better patting. I'm gonna go to every map again and have a look at whether or not I feel like I can do something. Just realized that I forgot to put my chat on screen for a little bit. Thankfully nobody was speaking, but that I should always have my chat on screen so that I can see it. Okay, let's go have a look. Okay, yeah. I wonder if there's something I missed on this one. I think it's very straightforward. And I think I need a better... Oops, sorry. I think I need a better angle over here. My PB definitely has a very tight turn that somehow doesn't get punished. Like very, very tight turn too. Which I think is kind of what you need, like something like that. But without the airtime on the downhill. Dang, okay. Yeah, this is the type of things that I'm not that good at doing, which is why I know that this is a really tough map for me to improve on. These very tight, precise turn, they're not my strong points at all. Yeah, I was way too far behind. I was catching up, but I was way too far behind. Catching up from way too far doesn't matter. Okay, never mind. Not happening on that one. Okay, if I can maintain some sort of turn like that, that's actually probably pretty good. Like this one's okay. I had a better speed, but I was way further back. Yeah, I jumped too far up. The jump angles are so very important for the final one. Because if I have too much angle, I might go over. And if I don't have enough, then I can end up between the two checkpoints or on the right checkpoint, which is slower. Ah. There was no getting that one back. I need to evade as much of the penalty dirt on the right at the start, but I need to also be as tight as I can. Okay, well, I don't need to jump there. I still feel like maybe there's a little trick that I'm missing that I would really need to go fast enough, but I'm so close to the people with good times that I kinda don't think I'm doing that bad. That I'm missing an entire trick right now. Definitely the no air time is absolutely required though. Both of them, not just the first one. Although that second airtime wasn't absolutely horrible, but no, I have to get a better angle. Trying to see if I can set myself up a tiny bit earlier in some of these, like maybe a little further back, and get myself just a little bit more acceleration time. Thing is, I don't think there's much more space for me to make use of. I think I'm already using pretty much all the possible space kind of everywhere. There's kind of nothing else I can do for space. Yeah. I can kind of match this personal best, but oops, nope, I forgot to do my setup there. Nope. That's not happening. No, that one's not happening. And to be fair, it's not like I'm really unhappy about this timer that I have right now. I'm actually really happy about this time I have here right now. But I'm trying to see what I'm doing wrong to improve on it, so that I can learn and get better with time. I don't think I'm doing faster. No, I'm not. Much better jump at the very end though. Gain gained some time just from a much better jump, but I was much further back, so that didn't actually give me a better time. Oh my god, I had so much speed on that one, I actually didn't know what to do with it. I would love to know how much time you win or lose depending on which ending checkpoint you go for. Considering the left checkpoint is by far the hardest one to hit, and the fact that it definitely feels a tad bit closer to the other one, I'm able to kind of guess that it's the better one to go for. But I would love to know what the time difference is that you can gain from it. And my consistency is way too bad for me to test it myself. I'd rather try and push a good run towards what I believe to be the fastest instead. Okay, beat it. Not great, but beat it. I'm starting to see a tiny bit of time improvement, but not anything great. No. Oh, God. Went ahead and hit that, I guess. Oh, no. I was sliding across the wall there. That's not happening. Nope. No, if I go too far right, I'm not actually gaining. So... Oh, God, okay, yeah. Oh, God, I hit some penalty. This is not easy for me to hit every time, but it's definitely an angle that gains me quite a bit still. My PB actually doesn't even have it properly, which is kind of interesting. My PB just has a slightly better run than the previous one. 20 seconds. Oh, not 20 seconds. 20 speeds behind. Can't be that much behind on speed. Oh, okay. I hit the left side on that one. No. Missed the timing there. The ending on that PB run, I think it loses a tiny bit of time on the ending checkpoint. I think I hit the top of the checkpoint a little too early to actually be the fastest checkpoint I could have gotten. I think it's not a lot I can gain, but I do feel like there's a tiny bit of gain I can have from that. No, that's not gaining at all. Nope. My god, I'm so close to being able to do another one of those really good runs. I was almost matching my best there. Nope. Keep hitting the inside over here. Because I want to go really tight and I keep being a tad bit too tight and hitting one of the rocks. Front wheel, the front right wheel just hits a tiny bump that doesn't really lose me much, but it loses me like 20-25 speed, and I need all of that speed. Oh god, I lost control there. No. No, I'm way further back. Oh my god, I had such a good angle. I just was a tiny bit too high. No, I'm not gaining back. Oops. I'm trying every trick that I know to try and gain time wherever I can, but some tricks are just not functioning together. No, oh god, okay, I got airtime on that one. Okay. No. I bumped a tiny bit. Oh, I bumped the right side there. Okay. I stop turning sometimes and it's not what I need to do. I'm wondering how much I'm losing from the roof hit on the ending checkpoint. Don't think it's much. I think it's very little actually. I think it's like maybe 1/100th of a second. It's really, really light. Might not even be losing, but I wonder if how feasible it is for me to send it a little bit sideways into a dirt drift before the end straight line. Not completely sideways, but just a tiny bit. Wonder if that's actually worth doing. Okay, no, I didn't have the angle there. Okay, no. No, I'm definitely not getting better on this one, I think. Let's go check the other one. Oh, yeah, that one. I think that one... I still felt like I had a tiny bit of improvement I could still do. What happened? Okay. I think it was not loading in properly there. Okay, I obviously can't be climbing that up. That's interesting. Okay. Dang. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna go on that one. The snow drifts, they're not really easy for me to do. Which map is that? Let's leave it a bit of time to load. Oh god, that one. Okay. I don't know why it's not giving me what I want there. Wait. No, there is nothing here. Okay. So my pad that I found... Wait, what? Why do I feel so much slower? What happened there? Okay. Weird. Okay, my path I found here was doing this, going into that one. I don't know if there's some better path than this. Pathfinding is not a strong suit of mine, so I don't know if I don't know if I should be trying to find a better path here. think it's most likely the right path already, but I think my issue isn't so much that I found the wrong path, more that I just can't freaking drive properly on dirt. Oh my god. Why does it feel like I somehow am not able to reproduce even just the speed that my car has on that personal best? It's almost like I'm cheating on the personal best for some reason. God, if I could have managed to turn properly there, that could have possibly been pretty good. Oh god. I'm trying to drift myself in position for after this without losing speed. But it's harder than it looks, it seems. Okay. Well, I'm trying so hard to just get in that little gap. But that little gap that I found, while it's looking pretty good, it's really tight. It's really tough to get it done every time. Okay, I got it this time. But obviously, I was going much slower there, so I need to hit it at speed. Like that. Actually, there's a pretty good path up that you can take. Over here. I lost so much though. What the hell? Okay. I wonder if there's a dumb path that I'm not seeing. Because that would definitely help if there was a different path that is better. It definitely would help. I'm just not seeing anything else. Oh god. I mean, I was faster there in theory. I mean, a faster climb definitely would help, but it's not just about a faster climb at that section, it's also about getting the little gap jump much cleaner. I don't know if roof hitting is actually an issue, but you kind of need it to not lose you a ton of time if you're gonna get a roof hit. Okay, no. God. Okay, well, that's a small improvement. Not sure I'm gonna get many of those. God. It's that little jump over that is such an issue for me. That was a better climb again. Actually, no, it wasn't. I lost half a second. The other one must have had a worse angle, I guess, but a better climb this time. Man, getting sub 14 would at least be really, really nice. Because I don't know if there's a much faster line than this. God, I had such a great gap jump on that one. Okay. Let's just practice jumping through the gap as much as I can. I guess at some point I might get a little lucky and get a really good jump. And carry a ton of speed. Like this one has a decent speed compared to the other ones I did. If I can get a decent one once, I might be able to do quite a bit better. I think I have half a second I can gain if I knew how to drive better. And that's with the route I'm using. But it does feel like it's pretty quick. Okay, no. I think I was too far wide turning into it this time. Oh, I lost so much speed on that. If there was just a tiny bit more space here, I would probably be getting so many more attempts, but that's part of the game, I guess. Nope. Okay, close. Not really what I want. If I can get through there with a lot of speed and carry that speed like a lot more like this, maybe I can make for such a good drive up the hill that it actually matters. But oh my god, no, wrong angle. Ooh, nope. I feel like I'm seeing something here. There's no way I can just... No, there's no way. That's way too far. I would need a jump to get there, and I don't think there's a jump angle. Yeah, if I'm a little too slow to set up, I end up bumping like that. Or if I'm a little too far to the right as well. Okay, no. Yeah, this is a really rough one for me. Hmm. I'm not even getting a single decent run right now. God. Every time I get a decent run, I bump somewhere. I wonder if I should take it even wider and not try to go so hard in the gap and try to be a little further back, maybe with more speed. I don't know. More speed, but I had a worse angle. Yeah. What? What happened? Okay. I think I accidentally hit something on the keyboard. Oh. Okay, maybe one or two more attempts, and then I either try to find a new path or try to go on one of the other maps. Okay, nah. Is there any way... I wonder if that's even remotely usable as a path. Actually, no, because you can do better than that. You can definitely just go and do this. Oh, actually, that's not even that good. You would need to do that, this, and then that, but that's too slow. That's kind of what I had the first time, which is not really working. Then do this and do that. No, that's faster than the other line, but it's not fast enough for the line that I have my record on. I wonder if there's a completely different setup that you can use, like going over here. Okay, well, if I can't control myself, that's not gonna be helpful. Actually, I already get yellow. I need like a better way to go get a red. So if I come through here, I get yellow like this, I get purple like that, then I get red here. I would need to get a blue somewhere in that. Like, there's no way. So what, I go over here and try to get this, then try to get the red over here? Nah. Okay, well, that's not going anywhere. Okay, good to know. Yeah, and that's not helpful, because then I'm not even getting any red. Think of all the reds, this is the better one to get. I wonder if there's one way to get a little bit of a different idea, where I still start here, but I go down this way. Oh god. Then come up. I mean, I would need a much better hunt than that to make that work. Like do something like this, then go up here. But then I'm still missing a blue. Maybe I need to do it from down here, where I come up like this, take that purple, take that red, and end it with the blue that's here, maybe? Can I get a blue before I get over there? Can I get like this blue and go this way and that way? That is almost faster. Is that better as a line? Because I'm definitely not great at doing these turnaround, but somebody that is good at doing the turnaround might be able to get faster than me. Okay, well, that's not the way I need to go. I need to go over here. Need to hit that. Okay, that's just weird to do. Don't know if any line going like this would actually work. The first time it was almost functioning though. So if I can figure out a way to turn around on this that actually works. It seemed dumb, but bumping over there was actually not bad. That's a new line giving me a better score, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if that's a faster line and I'm just executing it worse. I also don't know. Okay, yeah, I need a better way to do that. I just think I need to either do... Well, if I don't bump and lose all my speed, that might be better too. Okay, I'm coming up with way too much speed. I need to slow down as I'm coming up, most likely. Okay, maybe a little before that. Interesting. Do I actually want to do it from the left side, but just have way less... Oh my god, it's so strange. Can I do this? No, I can't. Okay. This is just weird. I don't think that's actually a faster line. I think I just got a line that I'm having a much easier time executing, which is thus gaining me because I'm executing it better. But I think the other line is faster. Do need to figure out... Oh my god. So what I'm trying to do is a fast turnaround over here, which I kind of understand how to do, which is actually like this and like that. And when I do get it, it is indeed faster. God, okay. Okay. It's slow. Never mind. Let's go have a look at whether or not I can do that with a better angle like this. And then do that. There we go. That's actually a genuinely good time. I don't know if that's the route that is the fastest, but that's actually really good. Okay. No, I missed it. Trying to see if I can somehow come up with better speed and somehow do something with it. Okay. God. Never mind. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can somehow catch a decent drift, but it's kind of hard for me to know what the good tricks are for this. Because I know there's a bunch of really good ways to make that work. I need to somehow not lose too much speed, and it's kind of hard for me to know what the best way to do that is. Okay. Bad angle after the turn. This no speed loss turning thing, I don't see it being used on dirt a lot by people, but I know it's used a lot on the proper asphalt stuff. It's just that I know that it's possible to do anyways on dirt. I just think it's not used often because it's often not really useful. But I think in this case, that's genuinely what you need. No. God, I'm struggling to hit some of those lines. Wait, I saw something else. I think people are gonna be bug sliding that. I just don't think I'm good enough to do it. Okay. Actually, it does seem better to go this way. I think it's too bumpy. Nope. Okay. Okay, so that is not faster. Okay. Let's see if I can do a turnaround in the other direction, which I think might be faster. It's just harder to do. Yeah, it does seem faster. I get more speed if I hit it properly. Just can't go too far. Oops. God damn it. I wonder if it would be faster to go backwards for some stupid ass reason after that one. Okay, I was too fast there. Oh my god. I'm struggling to get a good run. It's kind of weird, but I think the... No, that's too slow. I think the jump is required, which is kind of strange. No, because I'm too slow after that. Which is... it's so weird. I wonder if you can... No. Never mind. I wonder if there's a way to do this and go... No, I don't think there's a way to go that way. Don't want to fall down, that doesn't actually work. This is so strange of a line. Okay, okay. I mean, I got the turnaround pretty well on my PB. Okay, let's see if I can actually hit it. Just... I need a little... I think I need to hit a tad bit earlier of a release and then get a better turnaround. Go. Okay. Okay. It's a slight improvement. But I think some other people also got a slight improvement. I don't know if there's a line that I'm missing. And to be honest, I just can't believe that doing something like going for this one, then that one. No, this wouldn't be faster because I would need to go so much faster, right? Unless I do this, that. That's not even it. Because if I go this way, I would need to, yes, have a better angle through that. I would still need to hit that. And then coming to here and go down here, there's no way. Unless there's a better dropping spot. Because the other option is to go this way and hitting that one, which is definitely slower. Forgot to release. Oh, damn. I was gaining more speed on the other one, but that one had a much better... Yeah, went too far. Sub 13 is definitely what I think people are gonna be going for. Oh my god. If I didn't hit the checkpoint there, I might have gotten a PB. Okay. Small improvement again. Oh. This is definitely not easy for me to accomplish that really well. Never mind. Nice. Another decent increase. Okay. Oh, that was very close. Very, very close. I'm trying to go very much exactly at the checkpoint and turn around very fast. And I can't be taking up that small hill as I'm leaving because that's just not good. So I need to make use of all the momentum I have. Damn, I'm close every time. I'm wondering if I want to launch myself a little further to the left and have a slightly better turn circle. Because the better the turn circle, the faster my way down. Oh, I jumped on that one. Damn, it's very tough for me to hit the angle without losing all my speed. Okay, I'm trying to be as far right as I can. It's the first time I hit there, but the idea... Oh my god, yeah. The idea is that the faster I can start to move forward, the better it's gonna be, which is why I'm kind of struggling to hit the checkpoint now, because I'm trying to just barely reach it and not actually really move past it. No. Okay, I might go... Oh god, no. Not happening. Might go one more attempt. Then I'm gonna go check for... Damn, okay, no. Let's go check the other maps. Well, I think the last two maps I did pretty good at already, so... I'm not sure it's really worth it for me to try too hard. This is the speed drifting map, which is a full spin map. God. Oh, never mind. God. Never mind. Yeah, I'm struggling to hit the target. drift angle there. God. So the reason why I'm struggling so much to hit anything right now is literally because all I'm looking at is the wheels. I think you guys can see the mouse when I have it moving in the game. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you guys see it. So essentially what I'm looking at is behind the wheels, the amount of tire overlap there is. Oops, I'm trying to get some overlap to display it, like right here. Like the angle here. I'm trying to get them to match a specific angle of overlap. And it's really, really tough to do. And the faster I go, the more they need to overlap too, if I remember properly. And I think I'm going so fast right now that I need them to overlap quite a lot. And because of that, I'm actually struggling a little bit to improve. But I did get one more improvement, which is good. God, I'm not able to drift on that one. My God. Okay. I'm honestly impressed that I'm actually making use of the intended mechanics and legitimately gaining time, which is obviously a goal of this map, but I'm impressed that I'm able to do it so much and improve so often because I'm not that good at the game that I would expect me to hit it so much. I think got... Yeah, I had a decent speed drift on that last one. I was just so far behind that it didn't matter, sadly. Okay, so... God. Oh! Mine? God. It's not easy for me to manage to hit the drifting targets. I don't know if you actually want to be that low on that turn, actually. I think you lose more. I know it's a much tighter corner, but I think you want to be wider. Never mind, I missed that out. Never mind. Oh yeah, I know also that in one of the previous map, I completely missed an entire finish line. An extra finish line. So I should probably look at whether or not there's the finish line I'm missing on some of those. Okay. Should also look at what the button is to free cam so that I can actually go around and look for those type of little things. I don't know if that little gap over there might actually be a secret finish. I just don't know for sure that it is. Like right here, I kind of want to check. Because if it is, no. Either it's not or you need a certain amount of height. Yeah, I was catching up, but it wasn't from speed drifting, it was just from better lines. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no. Never mind. Missed that one. This is very, very weird for me. I wonder how much cutting is good to do. I don't think much of it is good. I kept gaining speed. Okay. That one was actually really good. And I 100% felt like I was controlling it, which is good. I think that's about as good as I can make it be though. Sub 18. I think I should be really, really happy with sub 18 on that one specifically. This is also a very, very skill-based map. Oh, that one. I like that one actually. I just don't know if I can do much better. Okay, I'm gonna do a run to just remind myself of what's going on here. Okay. I'm gonna need a couple of runs to just get back in that one. But I should be able to beat this one, I think, if I do another good one like I did before. Because I was actually doing pretty good overall in this map. Okay. So the thing about this map is to understand which way the map is flipping and turning so that you get the path of least upwards movement. That way you actually avoid a lot of your car needing to fight gravity. And I'm actually doing okay with that as a whole, but it's not actually that easy to do. Also, it's forced camera, which obviously means that you have to use this camera angle no matter who you are, no matter what you do. So there's nobody having an advantage with a better camera unless you're cheating. And obviously, I'm not gonna be cheating. Okay. Okay, I wasn't that far behind, but whatever I was doing earlier was actually really freaking strong. Okay, let's try and make sure that we get as little... Oh my god, it's all in the start too. If you don't get a good start, you can forget about getting a better run. See, even that one, that was a decent start and I was 50 speed under. Okay. Fine. God, why did I land? Like, I lost 50 speed on landing there, what? How do I lose 50 speed on landing? That's kind of weird. keep losing 50 speed on landing, which is very strange. I don't understand why I'm losing that speed now. Okay, no. Fine. Okay, I'm not sure I'm gonna beat that score. I'm not even able to get back to that score. That's interesting. Okay. It's interesting. How did I get so much speed in my PB? And I'm not getting any speed this time. Is it early height? Okay, I see. Okay. I wonder if it's all in that start being good. I think I hit the checkpoint on that one. Was trying to get tight and I hit the checkpoint. That's interesting. I need most of the turns. Okay, never mind. I was wondering if I could do something with that. Yeah, because I really need to have more speed at the beginning and carry that speed. But that corner is rough. Yeah. I think sticking to roughly the middle in the fast section is probably ideal, but I mean, it's easier said than done too. Alright. Fine. the hell? There's a weird angle sometimes that makes you hit the checkpoint on the first checkpoint, which is very annoying because hitting the checkpoint is a guaranteed loss of time. I hit it on that one too. Yeah, okay. I just don't know if there's a way I can actually go even faster somehow. I had a bad landing on that one again. God, this is very interesting. Oh, I hit it. Okay. It's interesting because I'm trying to see if I can do a smoother turn. Because reactor often does better with smooth turns. Yeah, I don't think I can do better on this map. I think this is about as good as I can do. Let's go check my total. Damn. So the speed drift map is the only one that I'm really not doing great at this week. Everything else is actually really strong. Top 100 for the region is actually pretty strong. Country is top 500 and even almost top 300, which is also really strong. Top 2000 for NA, not terrible. Top 10,000 for world, with my worst map being the speed drift one with 22,000. Everything else is actually really nice. So yeah, I do feel like I'm improving overall. I'm getting some really good scores sometimes. Especially if I compare to some of the older weeks when my overall average was typically pretty high. I didn't do that one. I think that's the first week. Is it the first or is that one the first? No, I didn't do these. So week 65 was the first one that I started to grind on a little bit and get better. And my best map was this shortcut one. Then that week I didn't really enjoy the map and I didn't really grind too much on them. I think I did okay in some of them. Yeah, it wasn't that bad, but I didn't really like those maps. This week, that's last week, I think. Yes, that's last week. Last week there was two maps I really liked. Grinded these two a lot and did pretty okay. They were still a second faster than me on that one, which is not impressive, but I was expecting that much. That one I was within a second, which is good. That they must have found a different route that I didn't see. This is not bad. I actually was kind of close on that one, almost half a second, but this was a very technical one, so I'm not surprised. And as for this week, I don't know where my standing is, but I have a feeling that this map I'm doing pretty good on right now. Alright, let's go and have a... there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna be done today, and I think I might just end the stream there as well. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. I normally don't stream on Mondays, but I still wanted to stream today, and I really wanted to do my Trackmania weeklies. I might grind them a little bit more off stream, but maybe not. We'll see what I decide to do on that one. Alright, let's see. Who am I raiding today? Who am I raiding today? I feel like I should probably go just straight up for Z. God, Z doesn't have a lot of people today. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for Z if I can find her in my list. There we go. There we go, Z it is. Alright. Thank you all for coming today, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Bye bye.